Today's video is a 5-part series on how tough my 6S Mini Maxx is. We'll start off with some upgrades, get to some wooden ramp action, then get to some square wheels, get to some paddle tires, and then we will get to the skate park. Enjoy. What is up, guys? Another episode of my amazing 6S Mini Maxx. Finally, we're going to be doing some upgrades that we desperately need. Starting out here with the M2C battery tray, brand new, hot off the line that we're going to be putting on today. A servo saver here for the Mini Maxx. Got my bearings because, you know, I keep blowing my drive shafts out. And speaking of drive shafts, here's the new GPM drive shafts that we have for this bad girl. And they're going to add some weight, but I think they're going to be all right. And finally, to unlock the full power of my Reefs 422 here, we are going to install this Vita Von steering bell crank here. So let's get all of these upgrades on this bad girl, starting with the battery tray. We'll see how it does. First of all, I'm gonna have to snip all of these janky wires that I have on here off, and then we'll go from there. All right, so starting out here with the M2C battery tray kit, we have our pilot holes here. Looks like we need to put this in the rear, facing the rear here, like that. And then we will need to drill them out. From there, then we will put the bar on the bottom, take off that pilot hole, then put this metal piece on here. This, I believe right here, is to make it where your stock receiver box will fit. We're gonna be trying that out too. And get these pilot holes in. Boom, so we got our pilot holes all in here. Little dusty, little dusty. Gotta clean that one up a little bit. And then now, we will get the next piece on here. Here is the beautiful plate, as well as my carbon fiber that's gonna go on the bottom here. But first, I'm gonna get my straps over this thing. All right, I have my straps in now. And now all I gotta do is continue to screw in all of these screws from the carbon fiber up to the metal plate. And we're gonna be good to go. And just like that, the battery tray is done here with my straps in here. So we'll get a battery set in here and check it out. Okay, now for the final piece here, which might be the most important piece of all. So before, I just rigged this up with a 3D printed plate here that I cut to fit and drilled into my chassis. But what this is about to do is allow you to raise up your stock receiver. So I'm gonna have to take this off, and then I will show you guys that this just simply slides down into the groove, and then you mount it on top. Okay, so now all we gotta do is take that little groove right there, slide it down into the chassis, just angle it up, slide it down right there, and then from here, we will have one screw that goes right there. Sorry about the rat's nest, guys. We're working on the wiring here. So all I gotta do is screw that one in. There we go, boys. It is all wired up in here. My straps might be a little bit long, but I'm not gonna run anything on the sides anyway. And battery's in there really snug. I got the receiver up here on that little plate. Now we just gotta figure out the wiring, but now let's do the next upgrades on this bad girl. Okay guys, to be honest, this one is not going to fit with the new setup that we have here. It's that much longer than the stock one, as you can see here. And with this new, how this new receiver is gonna mount, it's not gonna work. So we're gonna scrap that idea for now. It was doing all right. I was just trying to upgrade some stuff. Now let's get over to the Vita Von steering rack here that we have. I went with the blue one. We're gonna get that installed. Alrighty guys, we got this beautiful Vita Von steering bell crank installed here. Time to get it all hooked back up to the rest of the truck. All right, there we go, boys. Vita Von all installed. Just gotta put her back together. Alrighty, boys, Vita Von all installed here. Now time for the GPM axles. Got the new axles on there, look at that. Alrighty boys, we got my 6S Mini Maxx out here trying to make this thing world famous with how many flips it can do. We got the brand new M2C battery tray in here, as well as their new receiver riser that goes on here so you can fit the stock receiver box. And the biggest thing we're gonna be testing out today is the new metal axles from GPM. Now here's my list. Because it's gonna be heavier, does that mean it's less durable? Are these drive shafts actually going to last longer? Are we gonna have diff problems? What's gonna happen? Now for the battery tray, let's see if the battery doesn't go ejecto mod, just like Garage Life RC's battery tray did. Let's get into this today. So we're gonna start out on 4S today, then we'll work our way up to 6S. All right, I got the battery in there all nice and good. I decided to put this wire down since it flops around. Battery's in there. Let's get her plugged up and ready to go. And don't let this little thing deceive you on 4S, because it can still move. And the body's already off. I forgot I haven't fixed that issue yet. Looky there. We got this little playground that we're out here today. It's called Tyler Noble Young Park. It's got, I think, good enough jumps for this little dude. Still rowdy on 4S, as you can tell. It's just, it runs so smooth even though it has those metal axles now. So let's see. Gonna have to see about these transitions. Big transition for it. At least this one is. This one doesn't look too bad. Woo! Body go fly fly. And it kind of has self-riding too. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with the body. That's the last thing I need to do. But we're gonna see if this is gonna be bulletproof today. Get us another one off of this nice little jump here. Woo! I love this little guy. Backflips, no problem. Self-riding. God, this Cobra system is so good in here. Yeah. She angry. Four S is just perfect for this car. Now I know all you guys are eyeballing that big thing over there, and you know we're gonna go hit it. The castle system isn't letting me go backwards and forwards real quick. We can fix that though. You're gonna have to get on it. Ooh. Ooh, that was a hard landing. That looked pretty weird. The castle system is preventing me from going backwards and forwards. No. Well, that didn't work out because I gotta tune it since it has to stop itself. The ESC has to stop itself before going forward, so that kind of sucks. Whew, caught it. Ooh, I took that one to the side. All right, let's get on to the next place. There we go. Ooh, front end shot. She's doing pretty good, guys. Doing pretty good here. Still very happy with it. Just the body problem as always. The 3-body problem, if you've seen that. Oh my God. I hit the gas too fast. Body's all bundled up under here. Oh, it held on by one tooth. Look at there. Uh-oh. No. Something went out. No, finally my first breakage. What broke? Oh, the drive shaft just popped out. That's not a big deal at all. Drive shaft just popped out. Okay. This thing is still so durable. I just got to figure out, because that's the second time it did it. It did that while I was testing this car. All right, just had to pop it back in place. And it's working just fine. All right, like I mentioned before, that thing has popped out twice now. So we're going to get a run on this little scooter park thingy. We're going to see if we can even get grip enough, because there's a humongous ledge here. Easier than the Groms. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, that was a, bro, that slammed right into that. Oh, I think the M2C bar took it. There's chunks missing out of the bar now. Yeah, I think the bar took it. Oh, it's a little bent. The bar is a little bent. Can you guys see that? Oh my God, the bar is bent a little bit. Oh well, that just saved me from breaking everything. The bar is so worth it. Wow, that sounds like they'd be really hard on the diffs. We're being hard on the diffs, man, and how I built them are superb. If you wanna know how I built them, go to my live stream. Tree shot without the body. There we go. Hold the trigger down, tree shot. Dub off the tree. Drove on 2 wheels for a second. Ooh, look at the wavy one. Let's do the wavy one. The next thing we need to do with this is take it out to the sand. Oh, actually landed that one. Yeah, we got to figure out something for this body. Does anybody make a body hold down kit? The Max series, that's the biggest problem with all the Maxes, even X Max. I can't. Is that a double or a triple? You guys tell me. Oh my God. back's not spinning again. It just popped out. Same one's popping out, so something's giving too much, guys. Something is giving too much, but we'll get that dialed in the body, and I think we're bulletproof on this truck. All right, boys, for the second part of the video, we're gonna be running this thing on 3S, but not just 3S. We got the square wheels back on here, boys. This is gonna be so fun. So let's get this China Hobbies 3S in here and go rip this thing. All right, so last time that we tried this, we only had the BL2S system on here. So now sitting on the Cobra 10 6S system, I'm thinking 3S is gonna be perfect for these square wheels. Let's go see how this thing does in the sand. Let's get it. Also, last time did not have the Wide Max kit on it. Now it has the Wide Max kit. Before, it was completely rubbing on the body over and over and over and making it almost undrivable, but BL2S still pulled it. But today, we're gonna go test it out with the Wide Max and all these upgrades. That is on concrete. She's kind of doing it, There we go. She's still pretty fast on him. Yeah, with the Wide Max, this is perfect. No brakes. All right, here we go. We're in the gravel now. It is throwing it up. Can it climb the hill? Can't steer. That's okay. Little power, and it did it. It did it, boys. Can we pull a backflip with the square wheels? This motor has got to beat it, so let's see if we can pull a backflip with the square wheels. Kinda, not really. I got another hill that we could try it on, but this is crazy that my square wheels are good in the sand. Rip all my bearings. Can we do a backflip just off a dig here? Yes, we can. Wow. Whoa, it's riding wheelies. Square wheels work, bro. As I just got kicked by a rock. Oh yeah, I think we can definitely do a backflip over here. That jump, perfect. No backflip though. Let's try it again. No backflip, okay. So it has no in-air control, but on the ground, it might even do a standing backflip. It will! Standing backflip on square wheels. Standing backflip on square wheels on 3S. 3S Cobra 10 system on this. Amazing on square wheels, boys. I think they're doing like paddles. And it lands perfectly. Y'all might ask what I did to keep the body on a little bit. I'm trying a magnetic rigged up system here with the magnets inside of the body and on here. I don't know if it's working any better, but throughout all those things right there, it didn't come off, and you guys know normally it should have. I backflipped it. Let's go. Let's go. Backflip on square wheels. Ah, there goes the body. Okay. She is working wonderfully. What do you guys think so far? These square wheels are pretty crazy on this thing, right? I would say it has passed the sand test and basically our old spot out here of running tests. On 2S, it got hot and it just didn't have enough power out here. But now we're gonna go over to the canyon. You boys remember the canyon? Let's go see. You guys also saw that my axle kept popping out. So all I did is ended up just tightening down my shocks, and we're gonna see if that fixes it. I mean, it hasn't popped out yet. All right, on the GoPro now because my phone overheated, as you know, out here in this Texas heat, but nothing will stop us from having fun. So let's go finish off at the canyon. So here's our canyon. We let it get grown up because we haven't come out here in 2 months because there's no shade trees. But let's see if the little Mini Maxx can make it up this our little way right here. No, well, I was gonna say no problem. You can hear those tires just going at it. Oh yeah, no problem. The little 2S Mini Maxx couldn't make it up this. No problem on square wheels, boys. Oh, she feisty. Oh no. Ow, that threw a rock in my face. There we go. All right, guys, this video is not over yet. I would say it did pass the canyon, but I know you guys want to see this thing on 6S, so I saved the best for last. You guessed it, guys. It's the Mini Maxx on actual paddles here, but this time we're not gonna be running on 3S or 4S. We're gonna be running it on 6S. Look at that fatty sitting in there under the M2C battery tray. All right, boys, let's get this thing turned on and see what this little 6S devil can do. Let's see if this little devil can handle 6S out here on the Cobra 10 system on paddles. Let's get it. Okay, that's the 6S for you here. We're really testing our drive shafts now, seeing if they pop out, what's gonna happen to them. Oversized tires is one thing. Oh my God, it's too much power. Too much grip and too much power. We're to the frame. Well, there went the foam. The foam just deleted itself from that tire. So these definitely can't handle 6S. That was just a little bitty give. So I don't think these tires are gonna hang on today. We're gonna run it without foam and I'm just gonna carry it here. It's crazy how the stock tires can handle 6S, but anything else just blows up. This little thing's a devil. Let's go put this thing in the air and see what it does. Try to land it. Look at the body not coming off, so I guess my little modification worked. It's got a little plant. Oh, there goes the body. He had a little plant with him. Oh, both of the fronts are blown out. Did foam come out of that one too? Oh, that's just blown out. Foam didn't come out of that one, it came out of this one. Let's get some more in-air action of this thing on paddles. Oh my God. Oh my God, there goes all the foams. All the foams are still rolling. Oh no, these tires won't hang on. Thanks for the foam. Thank you for the foam. There's one dude that's still hanging on. Look at him. Look at him. He's trying. He's hanging on though. So what did we learn today? Traxxas paddle tires are not meant for 6S. I wonder if my paddle tires are gonna be made for 6S. Don't forget, guys, those are still coming out. We're just still working on them. Man, look at all this sand in here. Get out. Uh-oh. Like, we haven't had any issues with the motor coming out yet. These axles, I think the axles stayed in. So my little shock modification worked. This thing is so fun. Trying to land it. Kind of tough whenever, you know, it's just doing a million backflips in the air. I can't believe that it hangs on the 6S though. There we go, we landed one. Oh my God. Oh, it still has self-riding on these. Okay, something's going on. I think it's getting wrapped around the axles or something. Oh yeah. Look at all that. I'm glad I stopped when I did. Oh my God. That's how you tear up the bearings and hubs and all that stuff, because those just love to wrap themselves around your bearings. The environment attacks back, guys. Didn't land it, but still a fun little thing. I would say the truck and the system are 6S certified, but the body and the paddles are not. We got one last place to go before we cook this motor or break something. Let's go to the canyon. All right, boys, 6S Mini Maxx in the canyon. Let's get it. Let's get it. It's burning up out here. Look at this sweat on my arm. I just hope nothing goes wrong. I don't want to have to go down there. That just made it up so easy. That made it up easier than like the Fury and everything. No problems there. Now the real question, I don't think it can make the step up. Even though it's 6S, it's just too small to really get traction, I think. We're gonna try though. Oh my God, it about backflipped up the hill. That was crazy. I am so surprised that this truck is lasting as long as it is. Guys, feel free to take the magnet idea and run with it and let me know what you come up with. It was just what I had on fly, and I think it seems to be working though. Go down there, buddy. Let's try it one more time. Getting hot, and I bet the battery's about to die. It's only 1,000 milliamp 6S. As soon as it just catches any sort of flight, it wants to backflip. Yeah, baby. Final test, hold the trigger down right here. Well, nothing blew up. Nothing blew up holding the trigger down. I would say the axles worked out perfectly. Wow, guys, axles worked out perfectly. Nothing blew up, body just flew off from the tires expanding. I don't even think the ESC is hot because the fan just cut off. Well, it's still running, boys. I would say the paddle tire test, the square wheel test, durability test of the GPM axles besides popping out work. Only thing I did was tighten down my shocks. They haven't popped out yet. This little thing is so much fun. It's probably my favorite car, honestly. I thought I'd land one for the exit. It's honestly probably my favorite car. I put a lot of money into it, but there is nothing I have more fun than this. X-Max comes close, but this little booger right here is durable, makes it through batteries. We could put dumb wheels on it and not have a problem doing whatever we want out here. Ah, there we go. There goes the foam. That's how I want to end it right there, boys. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the 6S Mini Maxx as always. I know it's one of my favorite. Hoping y'all love it as much. And as always, if y'all want to know how I built it, I'll have the links down below in the description. Go check them out. Alrighty, guys, we are bringing the 6S Mini Maxx out to the skate park today. Let's go see how she does with all the new upgrades, all the metal axles. Let's go see. Can she last a full battery, or is it going to explode? Let's see. Maximum fun, baby. Maximum fun. All right, guys, let's get this going with this baby girl. Might be a little bit hard to film since it's a small car out here, but let's try it out. Body already off. I don't know how long we're gonna be able to keep the body. Let's get a jump off of this one right here. Woo, I landed that. How did I land that? Body off, body off. Little boogers flying around here. Chassis slapping like no tomorrow. Oh, oh. So far so good. I can't believe I landed that little bitty jump though. I'm gonna come out with another body modification. My magnets, after running in the sand and testing that out, I would say it does about 5% better. Not enough to be a good one, but I got another idea here. Ow. Uh-oh. Front wheel drive again? Let me guess, did that axle pop out? Oh, that axle popped out. So the GPM axles are popping out, man. Super annoying. And I tightened the shocks up to try to get this stopped at, but it's still just coming out. Alrighty, boys, I got it all popped back in. I brought my tools with me this time, so let's go try this out. Go ahead and send it off this big jump over here. Well, the body came off, but that was a big old jump, boys. That was a big jump. Oh my God. Seems to be doing just fine. Get another one of those. Oh, that was a straight headshot. It's going about as far as the Max does, the normal Max. Battery tray's holding up pretty good here. Yeah, someone just needs to invent a body holder. I think my next episode, I'm gonna figure it out. There's dirt in my face. Ooh! That hit right there on the corner. That hit right on the corner, boys. Are we okay? We're okay. Wow, okay, this thing's super durable. More durable than I thought. You boys might have to build yourself a 6S Mini Maxx. All right, I'm about to just keep the body off. Yeah. All right, let's send her off this big one over here now. I thought I landed that one all right. Guess not. That was still a humongous cinder. My God. This thing is sending out here, boys. You know, I like this jump right here. Let's try that one out too. Oh my God, the body's so annoying. There goes a body again. Oh my God. This thing's a big cinder. Humongous cinder. Usually something would have already broke by now. Oh, I think it just popped out again. Popped out again on that side now. So that's the only thing we're running into. That's the only thing we are running into, boys. All right, guys, so it popped out again. It's 100 degrees out here. I just wanted to get a little bit of film at the skate park to prove to you guys that it's durable. Now, obviously, I'm not going to vouch for the GPM drive shafts. I did go cheap. I went cheap versus buying the Traxxas ones. I just wanted to see how they do. And this popping out problem is terrible. So if you guys got a solution, let me know. I'm going to be trying stuff as well. But I would say this thing is pretty freaking durable at the skate park. I love it. Thank you guys so much for enjoying this whole Mini Maxx video. We'll see you in the next one. As always, if you want to build it just like me, the links will be down in the description below. Thank you.